Okay, anyway. Hello! Hi! Matthew, talk! Why is your audio down now? Hello! Hi! You can talk now. It's amazing. Could they, like, stop stomping on their freaking shoes? Okay, anyway, I need to fix this. Let's go to the podcast where... Okay, we gotta add some animations. I'm gonna kill whoever... Give me a moment. You entertain them for a little while.
Alright. Do we even have any viewers yet? Alright. Uh First up, I think we should go read some naughty things. I don't know. Let me find some. Oh. What would be a good thing to search up this time of day? Oh boy. Um suggest some stuff. Suggest some stuff to read and search. We need things to read and search. Someone suggest something. The one viewer here. Please suggest something. I have no ideas.
Are you kidding me, Matthew?
What?
You're just being quiet? You were...
No, I was trying to get somebody to suggest something. I was
But
gonna read something, and I was trying to get somebody to suggest something, but these people won't suggest anything.
that's because there's no one on right now.
Ah, shit.
Good job.
But you never told me it was empty.
I know, I just wanted to see if you actually would talk.
I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Do I get ice cream now?
No.
Alright, so, what now, Keeb?
Oh, well, we just do what we want. Let me just see if this works. Okay, it's a fit. You need to... No, no. You need to stop. Simmer down, boyo. Wait, are you watching now?
I am.
Oh, okay, so you can see the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that now. Hello. How is everybody doing?
If you shit on your desk, will anybody know?
What?
If you shit under your desk, will anyone know?
If I do the thing, and I do it right, maybe. If you really think about it, I could do it right. What is the spin wheel thing? need to figure this out. I need to figure out all this stuff. What's the matter with you?
I'm watching a video.
What video?
Sauce Party 3.5.
What?
Sauce Party 3.5.
Jeez, okay, can you explain to me what this is?
Yeah, I'll just send it to you.
Jeez, I need to know. Oh no. Okay, well. 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 It's just. Why? You need to tell me this. Why? Okay, so for all of those who don't know what Sauce Party is, you're not. I'm with you there. I have no idea what Sauce Party is, and he just
Sauce Party.
He just sent it to me on the chats. Cool. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm afraid to click it. Also, the reason I'm doing these types of streams now, instead of like the classic Clone Hero stream, is because that thing lags, and that's no good. Like Sonic says, that's no good.
That's no good.
That's no good. My desk is filthy. But that's no good.
So what are we doing?
We're just sort of talking. It's a podcast after all. Talk about what we want to talk about. We talk about the news. We talk about basic equality.
How it's non-existent.
Yeah, equality. I mean, if you're a white person. Wait a second. Oh, someone's watching. Hello.
What?
We have a viewer. Hello.
I will cherish you forever.
Yes, equality. I think I was right on the. Jeez. Hey, did you hear about the thing? Okay, we lost him.
Thing. Aw.
Did you hear about the one about the pig?
No?
Okay, well, if I told you, I'd probably get roasted.
Boo.
So did you hear about the chicken?
No?
Well, he's running across the street right now. And he's knocking on random people's doors. Usually knocking on the fat asses or ugly people's doors, and answer, damn it. Answer.
What?
Haha, you're ugly. I can make jokes. Sauce story 3.5. Okay, I just kind of want to watch it.
May I scream at your children?
No one's watching, so why not? Okay, well. Now we're just, got messaged. Don't care. Don't care. Don't. Okay, so we're gonna watch Sauce Party. Just fade over here. Move this bad boy over here. And, webcam would turn on, but
Oh God.
I don't want to do the thing that involves turning it on. So I'm just gonna... Where is it? There it is. It's gone now. Okay. Oh, it's muted. Just stuff's muted.
Oh.
What's this? I have several questions. Turn that on to see if it works. Yeah, it works. Okay, I have several questions, my dude. I'm gonna turn the webcam border on, the camera on. Can you just why? Why is just you watching this?
I was.
Okay, it's 2 o'clock. The bell at Sunnyside has rung, so Bonnie is officially
dead to me.
Friends, meet Ido.
Soon she'll be flying off.
Hey, way I.
It's Hawaii, Buzz.
Why?
Hawaii. It's
Hey, way I.
Buzz.
So-
Hawaii.
Way I. Hey, way I. A Rexing ball. That's me. Can you make my arms bigger?
Oh yeah, enhancing.
Can you make my arms bigger?
Oh yeah, enhancing.
Can you make my arms bigger?
Enhancing.
It's a giraffe.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Where's my bubble? Bonnie's coming. Rex will be perfect.
What's the time? It's 8:45. Time to have a bath.
What do you mean? We're already clean.
Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown.
That's disgusting. What do they call you, sailor?
Are you talking to me?
What do they call you, sailor?
Are you talking to me?
What do they call you, sailor?
Are you talking to me?
What do they call you, sailor?
They call me Mr. Pig!
What is this?
What do they call you,
Good
sailor?
now.
No.
Well, my friend.
Call me Mr. Bombastic, really fantastic. Nothing on the box, this is a Mr. Ro.
This is why I can't do react videos, because I just sort of watch them.
Really fantastic.
What is this?
No, 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 no!
I am the Goblin Fairy.
What?
I'll make you the most beautiful of all.
Oh my goodness! Squidward!
Hooray! Excuse me, miss. There's a bug in my son's ice cream, and he has a bug allergy. There she is, the terrifying Kitty-saurus! Oh no! She laid millions of eggs!
Eggs! E-double-G-S!
Eggs!
Eggs!
That was fun!
Are you seeing this?
Get out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft!
Who goes there?
I'm gay.
Greetings! I am Reptilus Maximus. Tilus Rept Maximus. Tilus Rept Maximus. Tilus Maximus.
And I am, Savage Bar.
I don't
Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, I gotta see this still. Okay, it's good. I gonna move this over here, actually. I don't understand.
Tic tacs.
Toss. One, three.
No! God, please, no!
Matt.
Yeah?
Okay, you're still alive. Good.
I'm not good at these
Sorry.
podcasts.
What'd you say?
I'm not good at these podcasts.
Cool. I've noticed that it's lagging. Matt. Everything. Okay. It's lagging, but not lagging. It's like I don't know what to say, how to say that.
And so it begins.
Everybody knows ghosts aren't real.
Boom!
Ghosts aren't real.
Okay, I just. So let's go back to the podcast. How you doing, Al? This is why we don't usually podcast that often. So I've noticed that my what the? It's just. It's like lagging, but then it's not lagging.
Everybody knows ghosts aren't real.
What the heck? It has its moments where it's like legs and then doesn't. Anyway, so you got any stories for us this time, Matthew?
Well, that grape Fanta can's still
Oh my
there.
gosh, stop asking. Stop talk. It's been it's been 3 episodes, man. And when was the first one?
March?
I don't know, and I don't want to look it up. Cat! Hello! Are you looking it up right now?
No.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Shouldn't your rectum be... Wait. It wasn't your rectum. Dude, is your penis okay?
Nah, man.
Wait, yes or no?
Nah, man.
Oh,
I've
no.
been pissed in like 2 months.
Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because that gives you more time to do stuff.
I mean, I think my kidney exploded a few weeks ago.
Why would it be your kidney and not your bladder?
I think both did. I don't know.
Jeez, man. I mean, there's one thing for a grape soda to be on the dick as a joke. But now it's gone too far. So, Matthew, this is your intervention.
My intervention?
For one...
You're gonna tell me to take it off?
Matthew, I just... You see, I feel bad for you. I feel... It's just... This grape soda can has really affected your life than you think.
It has.
Yeah. I mean... It's just... I don't know, it's just... Ever since it got...
It's fine. It's fine.
Ever since it got caught
It's
on...
fine.
Ever since it got...
It's fine.
Ever since it got caught on
It's
your...
fine.
Matthew, please, listen to me. I'm only here to help.
It's fine.
No, Matthew,
It's
please,
fine.
stop arguing with me, or else I'm gonna slap you. Matt, ever since it has got caught in your penis, it's been affecting your life and your family.
You know what's been affecting my life? You've been affecting my life.
Matthew!
Ow!
I need you to listen. It's been affecting your life. Your family hasn't seen you. I haven't seen you. You're always talking about this soda can stuck to your penis like it's stuck to your penis or something.
I have a relationship with it, Keegan.
Oh.
Yep.
But
yeah.
How can that be? Matthew,
It is.
this is a Christian household. None of that. None of that.
It's too late.
None of
It's
that.
already happened.
None of that crush ass shit here.
There's a vehicle on the Ravenfield mods page called the Dingo.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I love how you just like sort of sliding away. Matthew, stop trying to revert the conversation, Peter. Anyway, it's just, I'm gonna call someone. I'm gonna call someone. Okay. Wait, I don't have you as my friend.
What? I didn't expect that.
It apparently didn't have you as my friend on Discord.
Am I not your friend, Keegan?
You are my friend, Matthew.
Good.
Oh no.
Good.
I'm gonna call someone. Matthew. Matthew.
What the fuck is this?
This is your intervention.
Hello.
Welcome to the
Oh shit!
Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Welcome to the podcast.
Wait, why am I, is this a podcast?
Yeah,
This
welcome.
is your intervention, Jeff.
No, this is Matthew. This is your intervention. Stop trying to avert the Stop trying to.
Wait, is Matt on Jake's account?
What?
Oh wait, never mind. I didn't know you added.
I added
When
Jake.
you called, all I saw was Jake and Keegan.
This is your intervention,
No,
Jeff.
Matthew. This is
Why
your.
am I
We'll have mine next
No,
time.
Matthew.
alright?
This is your intervention. We were talking about this. You and this
Don't
great
worry.
can that's been stuck on your penis have been like at it, like ever, like.
Hold on, there's a can on Matt's penis?
You
What
didn't.
have I missed?
Go back to the past couple podcasts. You'll figure it out. He's had a can stuck to his penis ever since the first podcast, and it's really affecting his life. He hasn't seen his loved ones, and it's just.
Matt has loved ones?
It's like that pot.
Really?
He hasn't seen his friends.
Or his dick?
Yeah, that's his best
Nah,
friend.
the can's player now.
That's his. The can is
The
player.
can's-
Player
the
one.
can-
The can's eroded to a point where I can see through it.
It's just.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Can I leave class?
No, it's his.
Aw.
This is Matthew's intervention. Yeah, you love this can like it was like your child, or it was stuck to you in some way or some form. I've used this joke before.
Well, that fucking scared me. Was that your kazoo?
Maybe.
Oh god, I feel like I'm in an episode of SpongeBob.
Ready?
Got
Roll it.
slide whistles,
What-
kazoos, it's all...
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, people who are not watching right now, but will probably not even watch this when it's out as its own thing, we're about to play Sonic Heroes on kazoo and slide whistle.
Do I have to sing? Am I the vocals?
Hey, you could if you want to. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jeffrey. This is Jeff the Ref, going by his Discord username, not his actual name, because his name is not Jeff.
My name is Jose.
I like him, Jose.
Hello, Jose. We'll all just change accents. Welcome.
I mow Matthew's lawn for a living, but he does not pay me.
I pay him with my turd.
Welcome to 749 podcast. This
Who the
podcast.
fuck are you?
I live in a minivan with my 12 cousins.
I live in shack with 24 other men.
I live in Shaquille O'Neal's armpit.
I can see it. Shaq could probably house a small family of Asians in his armpit.
Or his muscles.
His muscles are a different story.
We don't talk about those.
You can fit the entirety of Harlem, like the entire section of Harlem, in his armpit, in his arms.
Just
alone.
How do you think he gets muscles? He doesn't work out.
He just stuffs people in them.
I love the idea of a horror film dedicated to Shaquille O'Neal being the main...
Running around. He's running around shoving people into his arms to make it look like he's Jack.
No, he's the main villain. It's like My Strange Addictions, but horror version. My name's Shaquille
My
O'Neal.
Strange Conniptions.
My name is Shaquille O'Neal. I am a very famous
Shaq Daddy Diesel.
I was once a basketball player. I'm retired now.
Now I like putting people in my armpits.
Yeah, and my strange addiction is grabbing small Asian men and shoving them into my body to make me look jacked.
Man, I tell you, it is a great feeling.
It feels like a high every time, without drugs. Sadly,
it's the only high I can ever get.
I'm already too high to get a high.
I'm already 7'1" or some shit. This helps me get higher.
Hello, my name is Shaquille O'Neal. I am a retired basketball player. I am afraid of sharks, and I was on Shark Week, by the way, if you didn't know this. And they made a big cage for me. The problem was they didn't make.
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
Shaq was on Shark Week?
He was on Shark Week because he's afraid of sharks.
Sounds about right.
Shaq's afraid of sharks.
I now want to see a Shaq and Jaws crossover where Shaq voices Jaws, and I want it to be called Shaquille O'Neal.
Just call Shazam.
No, no. Why would it be called Shazam?
I don't know. I feel like he could be Shazam, the Marvel version.
Marvel doesn't have a Shazam.
Sure,
they have Captain Marvel, which used to be Shazam's name until that whole situation happened.
Okay, anyway, off topic. Yeah, Shaq was on Shark Week.
Well, speaking of off topic, weren't you gonna play Sonic Heroes on your kazoo?
Yes. Anyway, and then we got into Shaquille O'Neal stuffing small Asian men into his body to make muscles.
I would just like to say, my first time being on this podcast, this is the most unorganized thing I've ever been a part of, and I've taken grade 10 gym.
It really is very unorganized. The only organized thing here is the way the podcast background is a neon type thing with the word podcast on it. That's like the only organized thing.
Fucking Hotline Miami bullshit.
If you go to my channel, you can see the podcast right now and see what it looks like.
Oh, is it actually live?
Yes.
Oh shit, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Can I spoil a game that came out like a week ago? Almost 2 weeks ago?
There's 0 people watching. I would love to see the channel grow so big that people go back to the podcasts and they're just like they're one of those guys that who can't even like play most video games and doesn't watch them because he wants to play them.
It's just Jeff, and he's like, "Fuck!"
And he's like, "Damn it!"
You know what's funny,
What?
Keegan? I'm playing the sequel to the game you were trying to run on your emulator the other day.
I hate that so much.
The fact that I'm playing it 60 FPS.
No, I can play it. You see, the thing is, I played it. It was good. By the way, I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we're talking Kingdom Hearts here. I'm currently playing it because I didn't expect to be on this podcast.
Kind of Ravenfield.
I really want to get. Yeah, people are just playing video games besides me. I'm sort of just here to talk. I really want to get a new graphics card because the Kingdom Hearts, it was running perfect when I was recording. You know, you'd think. Yeah, it was running perfect when I was recording, and then I went to watch the footage later, and it was just laggy. I don't know what happened. How? It was Riku.
You really need apparently it only happened Riku in it if you know anything about Kingdom Hearts. There you go. If you don't, white-haired bitch-ass fucking annoying character.
That looks completely different in the sequel.
Not completely. He still has white hair and he still looks like a bitch.
He looked completely different to me.
Did you play all the way through Kingdom Hearts 2?
I'm at the part where where everyone gets Keyblades.
Oh, you're almost there.
Yeah.
I think. You're either almost there or you're past it.
No, I'm in I'm like in the castle.
You're in the castle. Are you on top of the castle?
No.
You're not there yet.
Anyway, all I know is that they were like, Riku! I was like, what? That's Riku? That's not Riku.
It's Riku.
Anyway,
they made those of you, hold on. For those of you who are gonna say we're spoiling shit, this game came out, what, 2006?
Kingdom Hearts
Those of you who say we're spoiling things, fuck
yeah,
you.
2006, 2007, I think. It also
Hold on.
I can just grab the case. I have it with me.
For Kingdom Hearts 2? 2005. If you want to say we're spoiling a game that's 13 years old.
Yeah, I really want to play. These are just so good. Okay, I can't find the date. We can go to the internet.
So it's 05. I already Googled it, Keegan.
The first one or the second one?
Second one. First one came out in 03. I'm a couple days older than Kingdom Hearts.
Wait.
Like, as a franchise.
Bro, that's really cold.
Or is it older than me by a couple days?
Wait, what month?
It came out in March.
Oh, I'm older than
Oh, no, it's a year older. Oops.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, it came out... Kingdom Hearts came out March 28th, 2002. If you haven't played it, go ahead.
It's a good game. Except the first one is very hard to figure out where to go.
Yeah.
It took me an hour to figure out that you had to go back to the for the first one. It took me an hour to figure out that you had to go into the accessory shop to continue the story.
What that is?
What?
Penis now. Penis. Your friends are in the party.
I have no idea.
Well, there that goes.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what's his name? Cal or whatever? The guy who owns the accessory shop.
Sid?
Yeah, Sid, that's it.
For those of you who are uneducated, like Keegan, Kingdom Hearts is a Final Fantasy Disney crossover. So if you know of Sid, Final Fantasy, that's who we're talking.
I knew it was a...
Or as Keegan likes to call him, Cal, apparently.
I knew it started with a C, and it had 3 letters. Jeez, it was like 12 o'clock at night when I was recording, so... I was very tired. Jeez.
It was 12 o'clock when you were recording that useless video?
Yeah. It's an hour long.
That one now go... Are you gonna upload that?
No! It's unwatchable. It's unwatchable.
I'm pretty sure you playing the game is unwatchable.
No.
How long did you record, and how much of it made it into the actual video?
Well, 0. I recorded an hour long. Because I only played for Destiny Island. Destiny Island. Which is the first part. I was gonna do it so an episode was an island.
Oh, you were gonna do each episode would be like a whole world playthrough.
Yee. And if I got lost, I would.
That would work.
Yeah.
If you got lost, you'd cut out.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense. It's probably what I'd do.
So I did, yeah, because I figured since it's based around worlds and stuff, I was like, why
one episode per world?
Yeah.
How many?
Per world.
What is there? 10 worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1 or something along that line? So you'd get 10 hour-long videos.
Yeah.
The game's not that short though.
Yeah, at least I'll be.
Unless you're speedrunning me.
At least I'll complete it. At least I'll be able to complete it, unlike PewDiePie did.
Oh yeah, I forgot he even fucking made that series.
Jeez. I'm gonna go back to Shaq now.
No,
I was trying to say something about Shaq and Shark Week, but everyone kept we kept sort of like side tracking it. Anyway, they made a cage for Shaq to fit in because he couldn't fit in any other actual cage. But they didn't make the bars small. Like they didn't try to make the bars smaller. They made it the same dimension. Pretty much all the bars the same dimensions as what a small one is, except it was like it ate a Mario mushroom. The problem with that, again, Shaq's afraid of sharks, and the problem with that is that the sharks he saw swam through the cage. So he was sitting there in the cage thinking he was safe, and the small shark swims in, and it's like, "Shark's in the cage of Shaq! Shark's in Shaq!" And Shaq just quickly swims to the corner and just like is in total shock.
He's in total shock.
He's in total Shaq's in shock from the shark.
That sounds like a tongue twister right there.
Shaq's in shock with the shark. No, yeah. I can't.
Yeah.
Wait. Give me a moment. I need to. Ooh, I got a notification. Someone's watching the stream. Hello, viewer. Okay.
Johnny, yes, Papa.
Yo.
Anything should. No. What?
Yo. Okay. Anyway.
Would you rather I scream flamingo? We need to do some we need to do some Clone Hero duets.
That was my kazoo, by the way, going across.
I know.
Going to my knee.
I had a feeling you were hitting the kazoo. I just didn't know where you were hitting it, and it worried me.
That's my knee.
Does it grow?
Sonic Heroes was a song released by Crush 40.
Crush 40? Okay. Let's move on to the topic of Sonic and how terrible the franchise is. I hope you get copyright claim on it. I hope you get a copyright strike on this stream now. Ah, shit. I love riding this big brown bag.
Does it have a very long shaft to hold it?
No, it's actually quite small.
Oh. So it's an Asian.
I almost said most Asians aren't brown, but then I remembered it. Oh, that's so wrong to say.
What?
I forgot Indians exist.
How
Did you not hear me say it the first time?
No.
See, I get so ignored. You're offending me by not acknowledging my speech.
This is coming from the guy who purposely talks over me during like lunch and recess in school. Anyway, Sonic. I was actually gonna make a video on Sonic.
Which one?
It wasn't supposed to be gameplay. It wasn't me recording the game. Although I want to get again. Everything reverts to me getting a new graphics card.
Because you want to do Sonic Heroes.
I want to do Kingdom Hearts mostly.
Oh. If you get a capture card.
You see, I don't want to though because I want to do because I already have everything like connected. Also, I think the reason the recording was bad wasn't because it like...
You were recording?
No. The game... No, get this. I thought the recording was good because the gameplay was good. And it wasn't lagging while because I had OBS on my second monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was playing, I kept looking over to see if it was running smooth. It was. Although I think what happened was when I clicked stop recording, something happened. Like I stopped it too quickly. So it didn't collect the hour footage it got. So it like was choppy and all that.
Oof.
So what I'm gonna do
That could be it.
Is re-record it. I'm not gonna record the hour. I'm just gonna record like the first. I'm gonna record the first part, stop it, and watch over to see if it was just that.
Yeah, just what you should have done was give it a little test run before recording the hour.
Yeah, I was actually what I was thinking too. Like as I was I even said it in the recording that what I was gonna do was I was gonna record like the first tutorial parts, and then like I'll record the tutorial parts, get it all done, and then stop recording. But then I thought, hey, why don't I just record Destiny?
The whole intro?
Yeah, just Destiny.
The whole first style. Yeah.
That's what it's called. Did you not know that?
I did know that, Keegan.
Cool.
I've been playing these games since I was 7.
Cool. So have I. Gee, well,
speaking of playing,
actually, it wasn't really 7 because you see, my Kingdom Hearts games aren't even mine; they're my granny's.
Oof.
She lives in Alberta.
Ah.
And she would play.
Granny Mice.
She would play the game Kingdom Hearts constantly, and so I watched. So my first introduction to Kingdom Hearts was actually when I was probably 2 or 3.
Oh, my introduction was when I was 5. I went to my cousin's house, and he was playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 for like the 3rd time.
Third time.
And I just sat there, and in my head, all I can see as I see Sora pop on the screen is, he looks like Mickey Mouse. I want to play this game.
You saw Sora, and it was, he looks like Mickey Mouse?
Red pants, yellow shoes. What do you expect a 5-year-old to think?
What a coincidence, Mickey Mouse is in the game.
Well, yeah. I didn't... Because remember, in the first game, you don't see him until the very last, like... You don't see him until the very end.
I never played Kingdom Hearts. I played, like, the first part, got lost in the Tarzan jungle, and sort of stopped playing. Mostly because I got... And so...
Mostly because you got lost.
Mostly because I got lost, and I couldn't figure out where to go, so I was like, what if I try number 2? Because usually... Because the thing about games is that usually by the second go at it, they figure out how to make the game easier. Because the second one is usually always easier than the first one. Mostly because...
Because, I'll let you finish your point, then I'll go.
Thank you. So, because, usually... This happens with every game. The first game usually is, like, hard to do. Mostly because you have a new thing, like a really, really fresh new idea. But you don't know how you're going to... And, like, that we have a new idea. You have the new game idea itself, like... what it's about and all that. But then you don't know how you're going to make that into a reality. And you also don't know how to, like, really... Yeah, it's hard to... Yeah, it's like... Okay, you don't know how to make that reality. And when you do, usually the first game sort of sucks because, like, a lot of the things are a little... Not buggy, but, like, they just feel unfinished.
They're jagged around the edge.
Yeah, they're very... Yeah,
the game's not as polished as it...
This happens with...
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this happens with every first, like, start game. That's why most people... That's why it's hard to like a franchise when it first comes out. So
you gotta wait till it builds up.
Yeah, I would say wait till like, don't hate a game for the first one. Like, play the second one.
If it gets the second one.
If it gets the second one. Which...
If it doesn't get a second one, then you can judge it off the first.
Yeah. But the second, and the problem with the first one was that they couldn't figure. It was harder to figure out where to go because they didn't really give you any directions.
Yeah, but if you think about it, when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, and when 2 came to an extent, strategy guides were still a really big thing.
One of my funny.
What?
Is that not only is like before off topic from like how hard the first game is compared to the other ones, is that literally
Ow, fuck.
like literally this game came out in 2002, right?
The first one, yes.
Yeah. Well, you know how it's all colorful and stuff?
Yeah.
Look at games from 2007. Like Gears of War.
Gears of War was before 07, buddy.
No, it was. It was 07.
The very first one. The one that came out on PlayStation 1?
One of the game. No, it was one of the Gears. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, Gears of War in general.
Oh, wait. I'm stupid. You said Gears of War, and in my head, I went Metal Gear Solid.
What?
My bad. I don't know why. Because we're talking about PlayStation. That's what it is. We're talking PlayStation.
Just games in general from that like year.
Were very. You can't even say
from that
generation. You can't even say that year because it's still happening now. You get more.
No, I mean like what I'm talking about is look at the color differences. Because like
everything's a lot more.
Everything was very
vivid, like vibrant, not vivid, vibrant. Yeah. In Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts was so vibrant. It felt so fresh and it looked really awesome. Problem was the control. You couldn't figure out where to go. But like, and then you look at games like from the same year, and everything's just gray and dark and it sucks.
Didn't MGS3 come out around then?
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. I haven't played many of the Metal Gear games.
I have
any. Now that I think of it.
All I know is all I know really is that I think the PlayStation 2 Metal Gear Solid, which was probably 3, I don't know, was very green. At least a lot. Yeah. Which, well, I found that funny with games. It's that there were a lot of companies who were able to figure out how to like get their games to be all colorful and vibrant, like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts looked appealing to the eyes. It's because
But then again, if you think about it, that's more that.
Mostly because
that
Disney,
can always
obviously.
be developed. Well, yeah, but that can also be developer's choice. Because think about it. What came out around the same time? Final Fantasy X. That game's vibrant.
Yeah, but that's also because Square Enix.
For most of it. Yeah, Square Enix.
They have the ability to do it. They've done it before. You'd think they'd be able to do it again.
Square Enix is not going anywhere when it comes to developing games. Like, the day they go bankrupt is going to be the beginning of the end of the RPG genre.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts, like, outside of, like, just talking about every game, going back to Kingdom Hearts now, I think my favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts is the fact that all this are the sound effects. Because you know all the sound effects they used for Kingdom Hearts were used, like, in, like, Final Fantasy and all that stuff.
Not just Final Fantasy.
Or, yeah, just in general, like, any sort of RPG, kind of.
Yeah. Like...
I was listening to the sound... Like, I was listening to Kingdom Hearts sound effects while playing. I was like, ooh, RPG! I was mostly thinking of Final Fantasy because Square Enix.
I thought you were about to say, ooh, fiddly-dee.
Oh, fiddly-dee. Wait.
But...
So, good. Square Enix. I was looking over at... I read the word Squaresoft. I was like, not Square Enix.
Yeah. Man. That name change really trips me up whenever I play, like, Final Fantasy VII. Because I'll look at it, I'll be like, but Square Enix. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they had a different name once upon a time.
No, I mean...
Back in the ye olden days.
I'm holding on to the Kingdom Hearts case right now. By the way, this was out of all the cases I saw when I was younger, my favorite cases were the Kingdom Hearts ones. They still are.
Yeah.
They're my favorite cases out of every, like, video game.
Speaking of that, did you see the cover art they released for Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, although I did see some pre-purchases. I saw some things on Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming to Xbox.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, it was there in the first full trailer we got. I was really taken I was really shocked. And at the time, I still had my Xbox One, so I actually pre-ordered the game for Xbox One originally. But I had to swap it over once I traded in my Xbox for my PS4. I only got the PS4 because I wanted the whole series on one console.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah, it's like, I want to...
Because the Xbox doesn't get the 1.5, 2.5 remix or the 2.8 remix.
I wanted to get a PS4, mostly because I wanted to just have the Kingdom Hearts franchise
all in one place?
All in one place on the same sort of, like, branded console.
You know what's great, though?
What?
I'm pretty sure the pre-order for Kingdom Hearts 3 comes with a case where you can put all the games in. Correct me if I'm wrong, that might be the deluxe edition.
Probably deluxe.
Or it's either the deluxe or you were able to buy it separately. But you can get a case that has the cover art for all three of, like, the PS4 version. And then, like, on the inside, and then on the outside, it's just black with the Kingdom Hearts logo. And I know, like, just black kind of sounds disappointing to some, but...
Yeah, I know, it's...
Plain black, nice border.
When I was recording originally, before the video got broke, what I wanted...
You broke the video.
Yeah,
Video machine broke.
I'm pretty sure I broke the video. Anyway, I said I wanted to get a Keyblade and just put it where my guitar is.
Oh, no, I plan on getting a replica at some point in my life.
Yeah. What I find weird is that Square Enix has, Squaresoft and Square Enix on the same cover art.
Oh, yeah, because that was the time, like, right around when they changed.
Yeah, they changed it, but they had to, for branding purposes or so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee, they, put both. Like, the first one says Disney and Squaresoft, but at the bottom it says Square Enix. And then on the second one it says Disney and Square Enix, and on the bottom Square Enix. Also, I just looked at I'm looking at the Kingdom Hearts 2 case. And just... I noticed something that I've never noticed before.
What?
In the background of the case, you can see you can see, like, shadows.
Oh, yeah.
I'd never noticed that until now. I probably wouldn't even have noticed it.
If we hadn't been talking about it right now?
Yeah, if we haven't been talking about it, I probably would have never noticed it. Because it's, like, purposely designed to be very faded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, also, Donald is doing the same face.
In both cases?
Yeah.
Yeah. Donald has a resting bitch face.
He's just wearing something. He's just wearing different clothes. He's even doing the same pose.
Yeah, because with Kingdom Hearts 1, they didn't have, like, the new outfits for them when they made the box. Like, they made the box art before they had redesigned Donald and Goofy for the game.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
because, like...
Goofy is wearing...
His Kingdom Hearts attire?
Yeah.
Or his regular? Is he? Then Donald, they were just like, who cares?
Yeah, Donald...
Duckman can change whenever he wants.
Duckman can change whenever he wants. Goofy's wearing his Kingdom Hearts wear. Mostly because... I'm pretty sure they did that because, the classic hat that he wears.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't want it to look like he was wearing a knight. Like a suit of armor.
Well, no, even in the game, I'm looking at him right now. His hat's not the exact same, but he's still wearing his hat.
No, I'm looking at the cases.
I was looking at.
No, I mean the game doesn't have the exact hat. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it's not green.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's blue. It's blue. What am I talking about? It's
no,
yellow.
it's not.
It's yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it funny how Donald in the first case doesn't even wear, like, his Kingdom Hearts attire while Goofy does. He just wears, like, I don't even know what he's wearing. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
If you don't know what he's wearing, how can you be sure it's not his attire?
It is. Damn you, wind.
Yeah.
Damn you, static wind.
The static wind on the box art deceived.
It did, though. Because you know how the wind is like... Jeez. Because you can see Sora's hair is being, like, pushed back. I was looking at his hat. I was like, his hat looks very, like Reese's Kisses or whatever. Hershey's Kisses. Sort of like...
Reese's Kisses.
Yeah, Reese's Kisses. That'd be amazing.
Oh my god, yes. We're getting so sidetracked in every topic we bring up.
Reese's Kisses would be delicious.
Anyway, yeah.
His hat is like in a Hershey's Kisses sort of form. It looked different compared to like the other one.
Wait, you said Hershey's that time, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, okay, they're both wearing the Kingdom Hearts attire. Okay. It just looks different. I would take these to school and show you, but I don't want to lose them.
I'll keep them safe.
I love how Kingdom Hearts, the first game, just knows this. It's rated E for everyone.
Yeah, and the second one's rated E10+.
Yeah. Why is it not rated T?
Because they don't... Why is this game rated E10+?
Yeah, exactly. It's just... What?
I feel like it's just the ESRB being stupid.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the ESRB saying, oh, it's Disney, and there's Donald and Mickey and all that. Pff, it'll be fine. Yeah, you literally once you walk into, like, the second district, you watch a guy lose his soul to a Heartless.
Yeah, you legit, within, like, your first
encounter in Traverse Town.
Yeah, the first person you meet, dead.
It's the first hour.
Yeah, if you're not stupid like Keegan.
Hey!
Took an hour on Destiny Island.
Yeah, I was doing other stuff.
I mean, then again, there's that guy who spent over 400 hours on Destiny Island getting to level 99 before he left.
Wow.
Yeah. In multiple...
Wait, so he just fought a bunch of Heartless?
No, not even the Heartless.
Oh, wait, he was just fighting
He was fighting Tidus, Waka, and Selphie, and Riku the whole time.
Yeah, I was, that's why it took me an hour. Because I fought them at least once. I fought Riku.
Did you beat him?
No.
Didn't think so.
Raced him.
He's annoying. Did you beat him?
No. What's funny is that when I was playing alone, I lost him first try. I was like, damn it! I can't do it because I completely forgot that if you hold the circle button, you jump higher. I was just pressing it. I was like, how the heck do you get up there? Before I even saw Riku for the race. And then once I did, I was like, oh, you hold it, damn it. Why didn't I remember? Also, the mushroom behind the rock, I completely forgot you could push that.
Oh, yeah, the game doesn't explain to you.
No, it explains. No, it does.
It doesn't. Well, yeah, it explains to you
tutorial,
that you push...
tutorial, it shows you could push large boxes.
Yeah, it doesn't show you push boulders.
Yeah, I know. My brain thought, that's not a box, I can't push that.
Well, no, Keegan, think about it, though. It's not just a boulder. It's rock.
It's rock. Dwayne, rock. I don't know how to answer that. I really want to get a Kingdom Hearts poster. I want to get a Keyblade. That'd be awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I got 3 guitar stands, which I originally did, I would get 2 guitars, my Guitar Hero guitar, my actual guitar, and then I'd put the Keyblade in the middle.
Me too.
But I would angle them so the guitar was up a little, both guitars were up a little, and the Keyblade was lower a little.
No, you know what I want? I want a setup where it's 2 racks for them that are that cross each other, and on one I have Mickey's Keyblade, on the other I have Sora's.
Ooh. I own actual swords that do that.
Yeah.
We've been live.
Don't stab me.
I have like 5 swords.
How long have you been live?
An hour.
It's been an hour already?
Well, you joined like 30 minutes after.
Halfway in. Yeah.
Halfway in. This is the 7:45 podcast, by the way, if you didn't know.
That makes sense. A little over an hour. Started at 7:45.
No, 49.
Oh, you started late. So you can't call it the 7:45 podcast.
No, it's called the 7:49 podcast.
Oh, it is. Shh.
Good job.
I know.
I've
been here. I've been here before.
I thought about the 7:49 podcast on the bus this morning.
Why did you think about? You came up with this on the bus.
Yeah.
Is it usually the 7:45?
What?
Is it usually the 7:45 podcast?
No. 7:49. And the reason why was because I was listening to set 94.9 and I was thinking about podcasts and all that stuff.
I should start one at 7.
Yeah,
49.
7 instead of like Magic 94.9 Shine FM. It's like if you don't know what that is, you don't live in Canada. By the way, I'm not joking about that.
You don't live in Saskatoon.
No, in Alberta.
Yeah.
We have Magic 94.9.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. That's why I remembered Magic 94.9's like little tune, and when I was singing it here, people didn't know what I was talking about. Magic 94.9 Shine FM. I did that, and people were like, "What?" I was like, "That's the tune." I'm like, no, it's not.
It's a little jingle.
Yeah, it was like the jingle. You listen to it every morning.
And they all looked at you like crazy, like you were crazy.
Magic 94.9. We play everything. Baby, I'm playing on you tonight.
Stop. Do not pierce my ears with your terrible fucking animals cover.
Just like animals, like animals.
I'll remember our fucking spontaneous karaoke session at lunch today.
Jeff will remember that. It's a telltale game.
Yeah, I will remember that. Damn it, I died. I'm still playing Kingdom Hearts.
Sora will remember that.
Donald and Goofy will remember that. It doesn't matter. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned to you, but I'm doing a level 1 run. I'm beating the whole game on level 1.
Ooh.
So I don't need... Which, by the way, you do that as a challenge for your channel.
How do you do that?
In Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I'm not sure if it's in the original game.
Yeah, because
I've only ever played Final Mix.
In the original Kingdom
If you go on...
You have to fight a boss. First thing, you have to fight a boss, which levels you up. And then you have to fight... another boss. Then you gotta...
Yeah. In the Final Mix versions of those games, you have an ability in your list that you can equip called No Experience.
Ooh.
Which stops you from gaining any experience at all.
I like
as
that.
the name implies. Which is what... And this is a common way that people speedrun the game. They'll speedrun it at level 1. And well, there's a glitchless category and everything.
I like it.
It's also the most challenging way to play the game, and it's how I plan to play Kingdom Hearts 2 on my second playthrough.
Cool.
Oh, have you seen the new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 2?
There's a Kingdom Hearts 2 trailer?
Or not 2, 3.
Okay,
My bad.
I was gonna say, I was like, why is
Sorry. Playing the game.
It's already confusing.
Yeah, the timeline's already fucked.
It's like, what the heck is going on? Roxas is here, then he's also here, but his name's not Roxas.
Roxas and Ventus are 2 different characters.
But they're the exact same. That's what I call lazy development.
Do you want me to explain why Roxas looks like Ventus?
Because he is his nobody.
Roxas isn't Roxas isn't. I had it right the first time. Roxas is not Ventus's nobody.
Okay. What is
If you know nothing of Kingdom Hearts, this is gonna sound like all mumbo jumbo.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so at the end of Birth by Sleep, Ventus's heart is shattered after he fights one of the big bad guys.
Big baddos.
Yeah. And then his heart seeks refuge inside of Sora's. So Sora technically has two hearts at the time.
he's a doctor from Doctor Who.
Yeah, it gets even worse.
What do you mean worse? Does he get 3?
Yes. Okay. I'm not shitting you. Let me explain. Okay, so at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, you know when Destiny Island happened?
Yes.
When the whole boom...
the whole big kaboom.
After the world basically dies.
After,
the world ends. 2012 happened.
After the star disappeared. And the frogs turned gay. Kyrie's
heart had left her body for some fucking reason. I don't remember the exact specifics. And it also seeked refuge inside of Sora.
You mean that when that door opened and she did?
Yeah, it was right about then. That was it.
Did the Ghostbusters on him?
The ghost hug.
Ghost huggers.
Okay, let's stop that. But yeah, that's when he got Kyrie's. The end of the game, he takes the Keyblade of Heart, which is not the one he has, and he stabs it in him, letting out Kyrie's heart.
How do you stab yourself with a heart with a Keyblade?
That Keyblade's pointy.
Oh, okay.
He stabs himself with it and then turns it, and he lets his heart go. And his heart also has Ventus's in it, and he lets Kyrie's go.
Oh, is that why they can have Keyblades?
That's why Rocks have a Keyblade.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a heart to have one. Roxas technically has Ventus's heart, which is why he looks so much like him.
I'll never have a Keyblade.
You fucking ginger.
I'm gonna.
But yeah, that's why Roxas looks exactly like Ventus.
Cool.
And on a side note, that's also why Naminé exists.
Who's Naminé?
Blonde-haired bitch. The one that does all the spooky shit to Roxas in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Is she the one that's in the clean room?
Yeah, that one.
The room that will never exist in real life?
The really white, shiny, clean room with all the pictures drawn.
If only that room existed in real life. if only I had that room.
If only that room was your recording setup.
I would love that.
That'd be a nice podcast room actually, because it's got that long table.
I know. I was thinking about if
it'd be like H3's podcast.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking of trying to get the Steven Crowder podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay, well I wanted to do something like that.
Yeah, we really should have like a live podcast.
I mean, this is live.
Well, you need like with video, dumbass.
I need to want to get GPU, all that stuff. Good.
Yeah, you need a GPU.
And then
you know what I can do?
I do have a table that's good for that stuff.
You know what I can do actually for you?
What?
I'll try and see, because my uncle's a big computer guy. I'll try and see if he has any leftover GPUs or any extras that might be of use to you.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, how much RAM is your computer running on? Because I'm trying to see if I might be able to get you some RAM as well.
RAM Ranch?
Yeah, RAM Ranch.
RAM Ranch. Oh, wait. People are talking. Oh! There's 4 people! I didn't even notice! I'm so sorry!
I'm sorry, viewers. Keegan got sidetracked and I wasn't paying attention to the viewer count.
I just lost someone. Okay. One of the mods is here. Hello, Soccer Pro.
Oh, it's Soccer Pro!
Are you still here? I'm sorry. I'm not getting the notifications on my Streamlabs as I normally do. Jeez. You'd think I'd get that. No. Guess not.
I love how the first thing in the chat is at 8:55 p.m.
Just a. I'm so sorry. Don't leave. You want to be part of this call? Because you know you and you're a moderator, so it would kind of make.
Yeah, we'll let you in.
We'll let you in to the cult of personality.
Do not.
What?
I was watching the. I was just on the stream and I just realized how bad my mic is. Hold on.
Cool.
Oh,
okay,
that's.
He's playing 6. By the way, see Rainbow Six Siege, not just 6. Jeez, what's the? I wonder if there's a game called 6. Anyway, so Rainbow Six is a good game.
Yes.
Yes.
Delightfully devilish Seymour.
Oh no. Give me a moment.
I didn't know he played Rainbow Six. Wait. I might be. I think I'm thinking the wrong person, aren't I?
Yeah, you're probably thinking of someone else.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say either of their real names. Because don't do that. You don't do that.
Don't do that. Anyway, I got one. Okay, I got 1.5 messages. That's a thing. Oh, that's messaging minutes. Okay. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the podcast. We are talking about random things. We were talking about Kingdom Hearts originally, about the story, all that stuff. If you want to go listen to that back, go ahead, do that.
Don't forget, we also talked about Shaq in a Shark Tank on Shark Week. That was a good conversation.
No, we don't talk. No, Soccer Pro. We don't talk about that. Okay. Anyway, we're just okay. Now that we're done an actual conversation for the podcast, that kind of sucks because now I'm trying to think of something else. Okay. Seymour, I made it despite your directions.
No, just no.
Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yes. Oh, ye gods, my roast is ruined. But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguised it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Ha! Wait.
Can we rename the stream to Steamed Hams, but it's live?
No. I'll rename, Okay, we're to... hello, Zach. Welcome to the podcast. This is, we call this the Disorganized 749 podcast, where we talk about random stuff such as Kingdom Hearts, and how, my freaking recording sucked.
My recording stuck.
It sucked. I need a new GPU. All that stuff. And
capture card.
I don't need a capture card.
You want one.
There we go. See the difference between wants and needs? We were taught this back.
I say you don't get what you need, Keegan.
you get what you want, not what you need. You can't see me. I'm John Cena. Hello, welcome viewer. Welcome to the podcast. Wow. Okay, welcome. Hello, there's 6 people now.
6 people live? Yo!
What do you mean live? I mean, there probably are 6 people live, but like there's 6 people watching this live stream. Anyway,
That's not what I meant. Also, we wait.
We lost Matthew to the void.
Yeah, Matt kind of just disappeared eventually.
Matt's brother came in, and he just rip only 5 now. Yeah, well, I said 6. I forgot to subtract myself from that 6.
I'm also watching, so subtract me as well.
Subtract 2. So, well, that would leave 4.
Exactly. There's 4 of you live. Don't ignore the actual number of viewers. Do ignore the actual numbers.
Anyway, we lost Matt to the void of his brother. His brother's doing terrible things to him. And we can't stop him. We can't stop it. Whatever happened to this Matthew will never be talked about again. Nor will it be acknowledged by anyone else. Oh, my fly swatter's working.
Are you hitting flies with it? Because I hope it's working.
No, fly swatter's got holes in it.
Are your holes too big?
I'll let that sink in.
I regret saying that.
We good, boys? Talking to the flies. I am the lord of the flies. I'm killing my subjects. We lost someone. No!
Bring Soccer Pro back. Is Soccer Pro gone? Is it him?
It's like a vote. No, it's like the 2016. It's like the 2016 election.
Make Soccer Pro great again. No, make the 749 podcast great again.
It was never great in the first place. It was originally called the Mycernius podcast.
Oh god, that's a horrible name.
Exactly.
Oh shit, you know what I might play right now?
What?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man? Send me photos of Spider-Man. Send me. Email me. I have...
Join the call, Soccer Pro.
He doesn't need to. I have 16 gigabytes.
But he just should.
No, I have a lot more gigabytes in my computer. I'm just holding on to 16 gigabytes.
Of...
I have
like in your hand?
Yeah, in my hand.
I'm holding the gigabytes.
I am holding the gigabytes. I have the power.
You have 16 gigabytes saved on your system.
I don't know what's in here. I'm kind of.
What is in your? What is in those 16?
I just told you I don't know.
Well, that's why you should check, dipshit.
I'm gonna put it in and I'm just gonna get hacked. By my dad. That's not how gigabytes work. Oh yeah, I was going to go to my system. See how much GB of RAM. I need to figure out the easier way to do that because I can't. My brain ain't working. Control panel. Okay. Anyway, what are we talking about now? Ran out of things to talk about. That's not good for a podcast.
That isn't good.
No, it's not good.
I actually have to go do something now.
Damn it! I'm gonna be left alone.
Yeah, try and get Soccer Pro.
Soccer Pro, help me. Help me,
Mr. Soccer.
Mr. Sucker. Come here, me boy.
Bum 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 bum.
I need you to come and help me with the stream. I mean podcast. The 749ers will need you tonight.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, it's been over an hour. How much longer do you think anyone's gonna watch the video of the podcast after it goes up? Yes.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
No. All right, I'm gonna head out now.
Yeah, you do that, boyo.
Peace to the Mycernius fans. Logang for life.
Get out. Jeez. Okay, that was No, put your hand down, you role player. Anyway, that was Jeff the Ref, coming part of the 749 podcast. So, if you all enjoyed his little commentary, even though you joined in if you were joining us just now, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts and how games from the same year, from 2002, would look different from Kingdom Hearts. We talked about Kingdom Hearts for a little while, for half an hour exactly. We also talked about how never judge the first game unless there's only one game for that game. If the game is bad, if you're not following Lon, sorry for that. Always wait till the second game before you judge it. Kingdom Hearts is not dead. ZYTG. The third one is literally coming out next year. So, and Disney. But also, again, don't judge a book. The same saying: don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge the first game if the whole franchise is bad. Because usually the first version of it is very rough and weird and is most likely going to be bad. Wait till the second one before you judge it. And then there's Destiny. And then there's No Man's Sky, the first version. I'm going to get a bunch of comments stating all these games that were so bad when they first came out. Yes! Moderator Soccer Pro. Destiny. Jeez. Which Am I talking about the same game? Because I'm talking about... I think I'm talking about the same game. No Man's Sky. Yes, I am talking about No Man's Sky. I'm not talking about New Man's Sky. Yes. I'm glad you enjoyed No Man's Sky. But I'm talking about Old Man's Sky, not New Man's Sky. You know how they update it and all that stuff, as they say, updating, or at least I've been given prior knowledge that they updated by one of the moderators. I forget his name, which kind of sucks because I have two. But anyway, I don't know what happened to Matt. He said he'll be right back. Hasn't showed up since. I'm gonna try to message him. And yeah. Anyway, I'm waiting for him to. Yeah, Matt died. He did die. Matthew, come back. You can blame it all on me, except the part where a can of grape juice got caught on your dick. Matthew, come back. Oh, you can blame it all on me. Nobody wanted that to happen, but it did. Anyway, that's a little music for you. I'm trying to be like the Fallout New Vegas dude. And Fallout New Vegas is a good game. Once I can get messaged by Jeff the Ref, the guy that left, was talking. But anyway, as I was saying, Fallout New Vegas is a good game. Had some bugs, all that stuff. I pirated it. But I'm not even joking you. I took the time to go find the pirated version of it. And that's how I'm enjoying it. Don't tell Bethesda. Yeah. Anyway, if any of you have watched or played it, you would understand that the game is very well known for Mr. New Vegas and what's his name? I forget. My brain is blanking out on me. That guy who wore the suit. Yeah. Man, and also the talk show podcast host dude, music, all that stuff from New Vegas's radio station. Very well known people. I'm pretty sure the radio host is actually probably more well known than any other character in Fallout, and you don't even get to see him. That's mostly because he's just talking to you the whole time. We lost a viewer. Kind of sucks. And I don't blame him. Or her. Or it. By the way, the reason I say it is not to be offensive. Bowman Sky, more like no guy sky. No guy bye. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, they refer the reason I say, well, I don't, not really it. The word they is known for talking about a group of people or a specific person when they're not in the conversation. But in recent years, genders and jeez, my brain's blanking out. That kind of sucks. Hello. Oh, God, never mind. He left. Transgenders and all of them have said that they want people to refer to them as a they or so. Well, not like. I'm just gonna slowly slide off of this topic because I don't want to get into bad poop. I'm a kid apparently. Anyway, I just heard. I think it's transgenders. I think it's those who don't refer to themselves as a specific gender. I got that. I'm leaving the topic now. Okay, so. You go do the leaving of the podcast. Anyway, this is the 749 podcast where we talk about random stuff, random topics, depending on what the chat says, what they want us to talk about. Usually we have a second host with us, but they left us an hour ago. And I've been having to deal with this ever since the third host left. So, I'm all on my own for now. I'm going to try to find some new people to join the podcast. If you want to join the podcast, just go into Discord, all that stuff, message me. Don't have it in the description right now. Go to my channel, click that subscribe button, then go to the Discord, then go to the links in my videos and check those links out. Self-promo. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, which is no topic. No topic at all. We haven't done anything. What's a good topic? Oh. Good topic to talk about. Okay. again, I refer to this is the 739 podcast. The reason we call it the 739, I'm not even like telling you the truth. The 749 podcast. This isn't the 749 podcast because we start the podcast at 7:49 a.m. or p.m. depending. Usually p.m. because that makes more sense. Why would anyone start a podcast at a.m.? I don't know. Usually, you leave that to the radio station. Because no one is crazy enough to do that. Anyway, a good topic to talk about. Anyway, the reason we call ourselves podcast, 749 podcast is because this is what a podcast is. Just talking about random, not random stuff. Usually talking about politics, all that stuff, but we don't want to talk about that stuff. I didn't even really want to talk about genders. I don't know why I brought it up. I think it's because I'm running out of topics to talk about without my second host with me. Like Jeff there was a good host. We had we stayed with a topic at hand, all that stuff. And yeah, sorry about that if you heard that. But anyway, it's just, yeah, we call it podcast. We do random talks, all that stuff. And if you're still here, if you're listening, or you go ahead and are watching this or listening to this out of after the whole thing's uploaded. Let me just say, man, I really need another host. Jeez. Because I cannot do this on my own. I don't even remember what I was talking about. My brain clicked off and it didn't turn that back on. Come on! Jeez. I gotta get more people for the podcast. Because I can't just do this with 2 to 3 people. I mean, 3 people is pretty good if they all contribute. But 4 people would be good. So yeah. Anyway. Anyway, good, new topic, yeah, click. Okay, now I remember what I was talking about for last time. Last topic, click. What we are planning to do for the 749 podcast is once we are able to get ourselves situated with a new type of office area, it's going to be a long time. And we get better tech for computers and all that stuff to run the podcast like that and all that. We are planning on making this, specifically we as in me, we are planning on making this into a video podcast in which you can listen in just by ears and stuff. I don't know if you heard that clicking noise from my headphones, or just watching, because who doesn't want to see my pretty face? I also plan to get it'll probably happen first. So we're going to get the 749 podcast up like this. We will get a green screen myself into the background, into the foreground, all that stuff. And then we'll get a better house. We'll get an actual neon sign that's a 749 podcast. And my dreams of being a podcast person would finally be fulfilled. And all that stuff. Anyway, that would be pretty much it for the 749 podcast. Not then. Jeez, that was a bad way to say that. That's gonna be pretty much my topic in life. Anyway, I was new topic. Click. I'm probably gonna do that from now on. Probably not. That's gonna get annoying. I was listening to a new, why do I not English right? Jeez. I was listening to this new, podcast type, Marvel show. I'm not even joking you. It's actually, this new, podcast on Spotify. Free, audio listening, software. Best to listen to on the computer because it actually lets you, choose what to listen to, unless you get premium. Hope they don't change that. That would kind of suck. But anyway, Spotify has not Spotify, but Marvel has come out with a new Marvel has come out with a new show, podcast type show that is very immersive. I would say I was listening to it earlier today. It's called Wolverine: The Long Night. It's based on a story from it's based on a story that they've turned into a podcast. Might talk about it in the next podcast, and I'll probably give you a better description. But Wolverine: The Long Night is not actually based around Wolverine, surprisingly. Surprised me. Again, as I said, it's very immersive. I've actually been startled, not by Wolverine himself, because they've only come out with 3 chapters on Spotify so far. So I've listened to the first one. I'm halfway through the second one. I'm almost done the second one. About to listen to the third one. But it's very immersive. It hasn't been around. It's like it's not based. Jeez, I wish I Englished better. Keep bringing this up. Anyway, the Wolverine Long Night doesn't feature Wolverine as much. He is sort of a side character of Wolverine: The Long Night, which is surprising considering his name is in the title. But it's based about Logan, or Wolverine, going to a lab. Jeez, you scared me, bud. Anyway, we're talking about Wolverine: The Long Night. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Wolverine: Long Night is Logan, or Wolverine, as you might know, going to.
Logan go stab.
He does actually. Like that's the.
See, I predicted the movie.
No, it's not a movie.
What?
It's a podcast. As I said, the podcast is actually very immersive. You would if you closed your eyes, or if you just thought about it, like paid more attention to it, you would actually think there's a movie. It's like it doesn't feature Wolverine as much. It as I've been trying to say, but keep getting sidetracked. Logan, or Wolverine, is a side character in his own thing, and the podcast focuses on these 2 detectives and a lieutenant trying to figure out who did the stabby on a giant crew and 2 girls. And the people of Alaska have been told it was a bear, but the 2 detectives who've come from the lower half of the states, both don't think it's a bear. No, it's probably know who it is, as they talk about it in the first chapter, and yeah. All in all, with The Long Night, it's a very good podcast. They've come out with all of it, actually, not on Spotify. It's on their, like, they do this thing where you have to subscribe. Okay, cool. They do this thing where you have to subscribe to this whole Marvel thing, or like podcast type thing, to listen to binge it all. But if you want to just listen to it free, you have wait a little while. And again, all in all, it's on Spotify. It's probably on Apple Music as well. Well, as far as I know, it's on Spotify. And if you want to go take a listen, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I don't know what to talk about. So, and that's pretty much it with Marvel Wolverine Long Night. Again, go listen to it on Spotify if you want to, or look it up on what you listen to normally, and go take a listen. If you enjoy it, you do. If you like Marvel and you like Professor X and the mutants and all that stuff, you probably enjoy this, because it does. It's again, as I said, it's very immersive. they don't just do it like one person talking for all the characters. They add sound effects to it like it would be a TV, like they would be a detective show, except featuring the mutants or Wolverine. Detective show, so NCIS with Wolverine. That's what it is, and it's pretty good. And it just makes you think. Again, very immersive. Very immersive. NCIS with Wolverine in Alaska. That's 3 things I didn't think would be combined well, but are. You get NCIS, a good show. You get Wolverine from Marvel. And Alaska. Whoa. Anyway, that's pretty much the podcast. We've been live for about 2 hours now. Usually we call it quits around 2 hours, the 2-hour mark. We're just bridging the 2-hour mark. We're not gonna stay.
Circumcise me, Captain.
No. Anyway, we're just bridging the 2-hour mark. Probably gonna call it quits here.
What?
Yeah, you missed the whole podcast.
Man, I just came back with my big fat wiener and everything.
Good job, I guess. Anyway, this is the 749 podcast. Usually quit around the 2-hour mark, and we talk about anything. Well, we talk about anything that's funny, not funny, or just plain on interesting. Stop that! I'm muting you. Okay. Anyway, that is the 749 podcast. Thank you for listening.